in a typical day, I can need to open between 10 and 100 files because we're usually working on more than one project, and each project might have, a lot of files, either my own scores or the scores of the rest of my team. And I could be working on files, then proofreading, then checking and answering questions. So it's important that I can quickly open the corresponding digital performer file. So for every finale file, I have a digital performer file with in this case, I'm working on an arrangement. So it's got the original song that I'm working off, or in the case of a film score, it's going to have the original MIDI and stems and mix from the composer. And I'll need to be checking that all the time. So it's important that I can quickly get all the files open. So I came up with a macro to do it. Just wanted to do a quick drop in here and show you what the screens are you're seeing. I run three 27-inch Dell HD monitors, and you can see on the left is where I have Digital Performer and Reaper, which is where I host my playback sounds and doodling piano. In the middle, I have Finale, and then on the right, I've got Files and Slack. So we can talk all day with the team and hopefully not get distracted by other messages. So here I have this one open. Let's say I want to look at something else. So let's get rid of you and let's move on to another song. Let's go straight out gate, and I'll trigger the macro and you'll see I'm not doing anything. And now I'm ready to go, and I've got the corresponding file open and it's maximized this and I'm good to go. Now let's try something else. So that's an arrangement. Let's try something from a movie. Trigger. And we're ready to work, or look, or proofread. You'll notice it did a couple of things. First of all, it closed the previous digital performer file without saving. And then when I first triggered it, it went into the finale file, and it actually, I'll just show you how it works. In this composer field, instead of actually having the composer's name, which in this case is Chris, which is going to be the same for every score on a project. So we don't need to put it in a changeable field. I can just put it in the template. So we change that. We use this field to host the directory or the a link to the actual file. And so Keyboard Maestro goes in and grabs this, and we put that in there when we set the files up. And then it also grabs the start bar, because you can see we start in bar 9 here. And in scoring, it's really common to start in 5, 9, or sometimes bar 30, or even crazier numbers. And when I want to play my digital performer file, I want to be able to hit play. And we don't need the click track. I want to be able to hit play and have it start at the very beginning. So you can see that it was ready at bar 9. And that's because it set that as as the macro ran. So yeah, this saves me a ton of time, and I can switch between projects all day long and quickly open them up. We go back to another one here. Look at Riot Maker. Open. It's going to close. Let's grab the start bar. Shut the other file. Spotted it to bar 1, which is bar 1 in this because it's an arrangement. And then it's maximized that, and I'm ready to go. And I can press play. And there, this is another cool thing. I have this jog shuttle here where I can scroll through and press play. And you'll see that finale is still there in the front, and it controls DP in the background. It's another little trick to speed up my workflow. So hopefully that inspires some people to do something similar, or maybe you've thought of a better way to do this and you can show me.